This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. Shalom, shalom, Akim. Before I begin, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Makakwarash. Alright, double honor to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone. Call Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. It's 11:44. Slakia, but double honor to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and salutations unto the elect. Okay, I'm the brother Gabar Allah coming at you with another lesson. Okay, real quick, that I'm in the plantation right now, so it's gonna be real quick. But I have this article right here entitled "China Accelerates Plans to Cut Its Dependence on U.S. Pharmaceutical Supplies." Okay, so China completely wants to cut off the U.S., man. Okay, this is just the first step of it, and we know that majority of the things that we can't get is imported from China. Okay, and by we, I mean the United States. That's what I mean. But I'm gonna read some of this article, and I'm gonna grab Revelations. But this says, in a significant shift that could send ripples across the global pharmaceutical landscape, China is accelerating efforts to reduce its reliance on U.S. pharmaceutical imports and biotech partners. The move, which analysis describe as a direct response to escalating geopolitical tensions and supply chains vulnerabilities exposed during the COVID-19 pandemic, has already begun affecting global healthcare stocks. According to a recent report by Yahoo News, Chinese authorities have issued new procurement guidelines favoring domestic pharmaceutical companies for public hospital supply contracts. Okay, so pretty much the U.S. is getting put on the back burner, pretty much. Okay, because of its pride. Okay. All right. Because of Babylon's pride, man. So, real quick, I want to get the book of Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. Right, man. And that whore being Babylon. Okay. That whore is Babylon, because Babylon has used these nations and has suckled up everything that they can give, man. Babylon has rode the dragon. Okay, Babylon has rode the beast. Okay, and the beast has nothing else to give, man, because the whore took everything. Okay, the whore being America. And it says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Right, man. So Babylon is gonna get eat and burned with fire. Okay. Okay. A lot here. So, back to the article. The article reads, according to recent report by Yahoo News, Chinese authorities have issued new procurement guidelines favoring domestic pharmaceutical companies from public hospital supply contracts. And it says, these rules are aimed at replacing foreign-made drugs with homegrown alternatives in areas such as oncology, cardiovascular treatments, and rare disease medications traditionally dominated by U.S. and European firms. All right, so pretty much, they don't want to take the United States BS anymore. Okay. Real quick. Book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, the word that the Lord Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet. All right, so these words are being declared against Babylon. All right. It says, verse 2, declare ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard. Publish and conceal not. Say Babylon is taken. Bel is confounded. Merodach is broken in pieces. Her idols are confounded. Her image are broken into pieces. Okay, Babylon don't have that image of being that fond best country in the world anymore, man. Before everybody wanted to come here to Babylon. All right, all the nations marveled at Babylon's beauty. All the nations marveled at how beautiful Babylon looked at one point in time. Where the burger, they have McDonald's. These countries, these other nations, they have all their fast food from the Babylon. Okay, but it goes on. Verse 3, for out of the north there cometh up a nation against her. It says, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. All right. So I really got this just to show you that Babylon is going to be desolate. All right. That country coming from the north, not necessarily China. Okay. Gog and Magog being Russia. And we see the signs pointing towards Russia and Babylon having a World War III, man. With Russia leading the charge. All right. Russia leading the charge, man. The Soviet Union. All right, China. All them nations outside of even Babylon's own, allies. Okay, NATO and the EU. They're all no longer fond of Babylon. Okay, China was once a reliable source for America. China and America are great business partners. But now, since Trump, which we believe to be Nero in the reincarnation, okay, Trump is ruining all that for Babylon. So, like I said, man, it's going to be a quick hit, but we see the times, we see the signs that we're coming into. All right. And, Salakia for any background noise. Okay, I had to, like I said, I'm in the plantation, but Lord willing, the sound is good. Okay, Lord willing, you're edified. Okay, China no longer wants to be a partner with America, aka Babylon the Great. All right, Babylon is going to be made desolate, man, by all these other nations. All right, you have been warned. Call Lord Yahweh.